But first, breaking news in Pierce County. Two highway shootings within 8 minutes of each other, both happening on I-5. So here's what we know so far. WSP says the first happened on northbound I-5 in Tacoma near South 38th Street. The second happening just 8 minutes later, also on northbound I-5. This one happening on Thorn Lane in Lakewood. No word yet if the two are connected, and investigators say no one was hurt in either shooting. But these two shootings are just the latest on our local highways. Thanks for joining us for the news at 6. I'm Jamie Tompkins.
And I'm David Rose. On Friday, there was a potential road rage shooting in Kent. The shooting also happened on I-5, shattering the car window of a mother and daughter.
Fox 13's Jennifer Dowling talked with the victim and State Patrol and joins us live with some disturbing details regarding these shootings along the highway. Jennifer?
Good evening. It was a scary and frightening situation. There have been 17 highway shootings reported in King County alone since the start of the new year, and Friday's victim in that case described the situation as just unbelievable.
These are the pictures from a shooting early Friday morning that left a mother and daughter fearing for their lives. The Washington State Patrol says the victim was heading north on I-5 just before 7 a.m. near Kent. The driver was too shaken up to go on camera, but told us by phone that she was driving to work with her daughter in the passenger seat when someone opened fire. The bullet shattering the back window and blasting through the visor, coming very close to hitting one of them in the head. The Washington State Patrol reported that the driver in a white Dodge Charger came up behind the victim's Mazda quickly. Investigators said once she was able to get over, someone fired a gun.
Through a witness that observed this, the Charger was apparently being chased by a gray car. That was the one that actually was observed firing the weapon, and I think it looks like our victim in that one kind of was in between the gray car and the white Charger that was being most likely targeted.
Friday's victim said it never crossed her mind they would be getting shot at during a trip to work. Trooper Rick Johnson says since the beginning of the year, there have been at least 17 confirmed shooting cases that detectives are working in King County.
It's obviously alarming. Year to date, last year in 2021, same time frame, we had a total of 12. So definitely an increase.
Trooper Johnson says the most recent shooting took place last night just before 11 p.m. on northbound I-5 north of 18.
Our victim was driving a red Volkswagen GTI, and the vehicle that shot at them was a older model, I believe, white Charger with a black spoiler or fin in the back. And we were able to recover 1 bullet and 6 casings.
In late January, the Washington State Patrol released pictures of other vehicles struck by gunfire on the highway. Meantime, it's a problem that's impacting more than just King County. In Pierce County, Trooper Robert Ryer says there have been at least 23 shootings they've responded to since the beginning of the year, including one at around 4:40 Sunday on northbound I-5 from Thorn Lane near Lakewood. In that case, a rear passenger window was shot out, and another shooting happened minutes before that in Tacoma, where an investigation was underway.
There is actually currently a shooting incident in Tacoma, northbound I-5, just south of 38th Street. Was a drive-by shooting where a red or maroon minivan, a white male passenger was firing shots at another vehicle, struck the vehicle multiple times, and then continued eastbound on South 38th Street.
So in some of these cases, the Washington State Patrol has located suspects, and others not. So if you have any information on those shootings, make sure to contact WSP. Reporting from the newsroom, Jennifer Dowling, Fox 13 News.